I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Rafi.
Introducing Miss Bennett's first grade class.
Students and staff, please rise and join us to the pledge of our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pledge of respect. I am smart.
Welcome to the 2016-17 school year.
This is the first episode of Season 4.
I'm Asia.
I'm Zach. Welcome to Trivia Time. I have a riddle for you. See if you can solve it. The past and the present create me, but the future can never use me. What am I? The answer will be revealed at the end.
Welcome back.
Next up we have
An interview with Mrs. Bainbridge.
by Rafi and Hunter.
Enjoy.
Good morning, Hatfield. I'm Rafi Islam, and I am here with our guidance counselor of Hatfield Elementary School, Mrs. Bainbridge.
Hi, good morning, boys and girls.
And I am going to interview her and ask her some questions. Let's get into the interview. So, Miss Bainbridge, how do you feel about the new student council members?
Well, we have an amazing group of our new members this year for student council. We have 10 very highly qualified students who are working very hard, and I'm really looking forward to all the great things that we're going to do this year for our school and community.
Can we name some student council members, or even all?
I would love to. So this year, our student council members include Jay Yoon, Zachary Chandapalai, Aiden Hayes, Ria Gold, Kalina Green, Gia Patel, Dia Saha, Ryan Howerton, Novali Bowie Rapp, and Nick Christ. They're all in 6th grade.
That sounds like an amazing squad for student council. Let's get on to the next question. Do you like being a guidance counselor?
I absolutely love my job. I love being a guidance counselor. I couldn't see myself doing anything else, to be honest. I always knew when I was a little kid that I wanted to be a teacher. From the time I was probably in 3rd grade, I wanted to be a teacher. And so I went to college to become a teacher. And I did that for a while. And then I became a guidance counselor. And I couldn't ask for a better job.
That's awesome. So, what does Bully Prevention Month mean to you?
Bully Prevention Month is during the month of October, and it really means to me, an opportunity for us to, teach children about bullying prevention, about what bullying is and what it isn't, so that they can recognize when this is a situation that needs to be reported, that is not safe and is unacceptable. And, to learn ways, strategies, things that we can do, to prevent it and to keep our schools safe.
Maybe can you tell us what bullying is for the people who don't know what it is?
Sure. Bullying is basically when somebody is repeatedly and on purpose being hurtful towards another person. And when I say hurtful, that can look like being physically hurtful, verbally hurtful. It could be, using the internet to be hurtful repeatedly. And when there's an imbalance in power. So when one student is really unable to defend themselves because that the other person has some sort of power or advantage over that child and is treating them in an unsafe way.
Well, bullying is not okay, and don't ever do bullying. If you do bully someone, please don't. It's not okay. It's not funny. Don't make fun of other people. And let's get into the next question. So, why did you want to become a guidance counselor, and why?
Well, like I said, I always wanted to do something working with children. So when I was a classroom teacher, I knew that I wanted to get some type of continuing education. I wanted to get my master's degree. And so I thought about what would I like to do. I really love working with children. I really love helping kids solve their problems and being able to be there and be a listener for children, even when I was a classroom teacher. So then I decided, well, I'm just going to get my master's degree in school counseling. And so I did that while I was actually going to school as a classroom teacher. I would go after school and at nights and in the summertime. And finally I got my degree. And probably within a year, I was offered a counseling position in North Penn School District. So it was very exciting.
That's awesome that North Penn gave you the job at Hatfield Elementary for guidance counselor. It's awesome for having you. And let's get on with the last question. How's your experience at Hatfield been as a guidance counselor?
I absolutely love Hatfield. So I have been in North Penn School District now for, I think this is either my 29th or 30th year. I'm not sure. But I was at A.M. Culp Elementary School, and then I was a guidance counselor at York Avenue. First, I was a teacher at A.M. Culp, then a guidance counselor at York Avenue, and then I came to Hatfield, and I have to tell you, I would never want to hurt anybody's feelings or other schools' feelings, but Hatfield is hands down my absolute favorite school. We are blessed to be at this school with such amazing teachers and staff members who really care about all the students here, and I just couldn't see myself anywhere else at this point. I love it.
That's awesome that you love Hatfield Elementary, but coming to conclusions, we have to end the interview here. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good morning.
Take care.
Hatfield. Today we're going to interview our very own principal, Dr. Waters. I'm Jay Yoon.
And I'm Zach Chinapole. Let's start the interview.
Hi guys, I think the most stressful part of my day is probably when there's maybe a student who isn't following Hatfield's expectations and sometimes needs a little guidance as to, being a respectful and responsible student. And sometimes that makes me sad because we want all of our students to always soar above and beyond.
Okay. Couldn't live in Pennsylvania, where would you live? Why there?
If I couldn't live in Pennsylvania, I think I would probably like to live either in Florida or LA. I really like beaches and I love the warm weather, and I think I would just kind of have fun wearing flip-flops all day.
If you had a job that has nothing to do with school, what would it be and why?
Okay, this is easy. So before I became a teacher, and I was a teacher before I became a principal, I really wanted to be a newscaster. So I wanted to be on the news, and I used to practice, and I would say, "Hi, I'm Deanna Waters with the 12 o'clock news." And I would do that all the time in college, and that's what I started studying, and that's actually what my first degree is in, communications. But I worked with children in a daycare when I was in my last year of college and just kind of fell in love with that. So I ended up going back to school for teaching.
Do you like the Chromebooks that the 6th grade has? Why or why not?
I actually love the Chromebooks that all of you have. I think coming into your classrooms, I'm seeing your Chromebooks being used as a wonderful tool to help you stay engaged. And also, you guys know technology better than some of us adults, and I think it's a really fun way for you to learn. And one of the things that I've been most impressed by is just seeing Google Classroom and seeing all your formative assessments done that your teachers have been putting onto your Chromebooks, and making sure that you've understood the lesson for the day, but in a different way than you've done in the past. I have taught intermediate and primary, so I was a 2nd grade teacher, and I was also a 5th grade teacher, and I was a 5th grade teacher for a pretty long time. And actually, I took some classes in the summer when we were doing science, and Mr. Scullin was one of the people who I learned from when we were working on assessments for one of our kids.
Have you ever been a principal in another school?
I have only been a principal here at Hatfield, and this is the only place I'd want to ever be a principal.
Okay, last
part of being at Hatfield Elementary School?
Gosh, my favorite part, my favorite thing about being at Hatfield is, just everyone that works here and all of the students that attend our school. Like, that is truly my favorite part. I feel like we have an amazing staff. Our teachers are fantastic, and I love all of the kids here, and I love getting hugs, especially from the little ones. You guys don't really hug me, but I just really enjoy the people with whom I work, and just watching you learn and light up, and all the growth that takes place from the beginning of the year to the end.
Thank you, Dr. Waters, for letting us know more about you.
You are very welcome. Great job.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Jay. Next up, Aiden and I will interview Ms. Yates, our new kindergarten teacher.
Please enjoy.
Good morning, Hatfield. Today we're going to interview our new kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Yates. So, Mrs. Yates, what is your favorite hobby rather than being a teacher? Why or not?
My favorite hobby is to paddleboard. I love to take the board up to Lake Nakamixon. It's very relaxing and calming. And I have 2 German Shepherds, and they love to paddleboard also. They just sit on the board and soak up the sun.
That must be really fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Have you ever been in any other school as a teacher?
Yes. In the morning, I teach at Oak Park Elementary. I teach kindergarten there. And last year, rather than being here at Hatfield, I was at Inglewood in the afternoon teaching kindergarten.
So you're get used to this. You'll be used to this district.
Oh, yes. And actually, I went to North Penn High School, and I actually was a Hatfield Hawk. I went to Hatfield Elementary also.
What are some things that you are very, very much satisfied about the school? Why or why not?
I love Hatfield because the students are all so warm. Every day that I come in, there's students that are saying, "Hi, Miss Yates," and every afternoon that I leave, I have students saying, "Have a great afternoon." It's so great to meet students that are just so sweet and kind.
As a teacher, what is your absolute favorite subject in school?
My absolute favorite subject was language arts. I loved to read, and I loved getting all the different books and series when I was in school, so reading would absolutely be my favorite.
I love reading too.
Oh, great.
Why have you chosen to become a teacher? Specifically, why kindergarten, and what motivated you to become one?
I became a teacher because, especially being at Hatfield, my teachers that I had here, and some of them I had are still here, they really helped me build a love for learning. I love to learn. So really just loving to learn. And kindergarten is great because students come in learning their ABCs to becoming readers by the end. To see their growth, it's amazing.
How did you prepare to become a teacher?
I prepared to become a teacher by going to Shippensburg University, and then I went to Westchester University to do my student teaching. So I did 4 years of school to receive my teaching degree.
If you could do any job rather than being a teacher, what career would it be?
If I could do any job rather than being a teacher and helping students, I would become a veterinarian and help animals. That's my other favorite.
That's very unique.
Yeah.
Do you have any positive messages for your fellow kindergarten class?
My positive message for my kindergarten class, I would say, is treat others the way you would like to be treated. Because when you spread kindness, it's just a better world. So, absolutely.
Thank you for watching Ms. Yates' interview.
Now back with the answer for our trivia question. The answer is history.